Hello internet. I just got a message this morning through YouTube asking when I was gonna explain the return process. Anime Ape's 30-day money back guarantee. So here's the story. I purchased the first Jiraiya Dream cloak. It came in. It took, with production, total 17 days. So that's a little bit over 2 weeks. It came in. I opened the bag, and PU, it had this sulfur-like hot ink smell to it. It was very profound, very strong. So I messaged some people on Facebook, explained the situation, made a post. So I ended up washing it twice. So on the second wash, the picture prints on the Dream Cloak were incredibly faded. I mean, nearly completely gone, like bleach washed. And I was using color safe Kirkland detergent, so no bleach. After the second wash, several sewing slits were exposed and open, nearing the pockets and the entryway for the sleeve, which is odd because these are put together by precision machines, like industry grade machines. What I found out was, even though they're put together by machines, you need a person on there to finish the stitching, especially during the ends, to tie them in, make sure they're nice and tight. And that didn't happen. And then the picture print ink on it wasn't done correctly, or maybe it was a mechanical error. So I ended up in a 2-week back and forth with Anime Ape. And what had happened was, after reading their 5-page 30-day money back guarantee, I became aware that the 30-day guarantee begins on date of purchase. For example, if I purchase it on August 1st, that means I have until August 31st to email them, explain the situation, and ask for a money back or a return or a repair. Now, why do they start the clock on the day you order? The reason for this is online retail fraud is one of the most common and easiest types of crimes to pull in today's society. You don't feel guilty when you're basically scamming a multi-million-dollar company or billion-dollar company. So when you see these 30-day money-back guarantees, you need to read the fine print. And there is some fine print. Originally, Anime Ape did not want to return nothing. I had to explain the situation. I then later went to my local tailor shop and had them finish off the stitching themselves, which cost $35. Now, I had to send email after email to Anime Ape Manufacturing and Processing, Anime Ape Customer Service, and Anime Ape US Customer Services. Because how this works is, first the factory contacts you, seeing if you'll just mail it back to get repaired, right? The problem with this is Anime Ape uses the slowest and cheapest shipping. So your shipping time will be anywhere from 14 to 21 days shipping. Now, they do this intentionally, so if something really is wrong, you will contact them right away. If nothing is wrong and you contact them passing the 30 days, they're like, sorry, you wait too long. And in the process, they did try to delay me, messaging me through different departments. So I had to keep on showing them pictures, screenshots, receipts from the tailor shop, explained to them the situation over and over and over. This was a delay tactic, but I was able to definitively prove that the first Dream Cloak was indeed a factory defect. Defects happen. Human error is a real thing, even with machines, because guess what? Machines are made by people. So that means human error, machine error, things happen. So they gave me the runaround. It took far too long, but they did honor their money back guarantee because I had proof, documentation that I did within the time period, measure them, show them pictures, show them what happened. They are legit.